My mama did not raise me to be no shrinking violet. I was a debutante. One of the most beautiful of my time. And now my husband is going to be the next senator. And from there on, he's only going up. I like to think of myself as a sort of modern Lady Macbeth without all that killing. That's the beauty of the political system in this day and age. We don't have to kill one another to get where we want. The South is rising again, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have ourselves a Southern president. My husband. Dean Parker. I'm sure you've heard of him. He's young and he's up and coming and he is hungry. This whole Tea Party movement, well, just a part and parcel of our plans. Make him look sharp, dynamic. He knows how to speak. He knows what to say, what the people want to hear. Why do you think that is? I make sure we hire the best speechwriter, the best campaign manager. You have to hire the best if you want to be the best. Can't know everything. That's what I always told him ever since we met. We met at my debutante ball. He sure did look handsome. Those hazel eyes of his. I know it sounds, well, a bit ridiculous, cliche perhaps, but I saw him across the room and he saw me and our eyes locked. We haven't been separated a day since. Well, you gotta keep an eye on your man if you don't want him to stray. You see, that is Betty Mae's problem. Oh. She's been eyeing Dean for quite some time. And tonight, we are at one of his fundraisers. $1,000 a check. We don't do anything small. What's the point? We are at this fundraiser. Sold out. They haven't seen anything like it down here. She comes over with her Georgia peach self and starts smiling and flirting right in front of me. And I'm thinking to myself, I know you are not flirting right in front of me with your bleach blonde hair looking like some girl out of California. I know you don't think my Dean is gonna fall for any of that. She keeps on flirting, bringing her cleavage a little higher, a little closer. And I'm just sitting there for a few moments, watching her, wondering what on earth she thinks she's doing. Well, Dean, he's a gentleman. He responds back gentlemanly like. Then he excuses himself to go speak to some of his donors, as he should. And I lean over and I look her in those little baby blues of hers, and I say, darling, you are barking up the wrong tree. Even if he was the slightest bit tempted, he is too ambitious. We all know that a good, strong couple looks so much better in the eyes of the public, especially with all this Tiger Woods and Arnold Schwarzenegger. All these men, these heroes, so tarnished. Everyone's looking for their knight in shining armor. Come in, help with all their economic woes, their job woes, lift them up. Nobody talks about self-responsibility. They want a hero, a knight. So that's what we're going to give them. And we all know that can't happen if he's going around snooping up some bleach blonde, silicone injected Georgia peach who doesn't happen to be married to him. I don't know what on earth she was thinking. Was she thinking I'd just step away, back off, let her have her way with my husband? I do not think so. Oh no. And I whispered over after I told her the other. I said, and darling, have you ever put on such a ridiculous display again? Well, let's just say you might find yourself on the wrong side of the pond. That's the closest I'll get to ever making a threat. You gotta be careful about such things. You never know who is listening and who has that little phone clicked on record. But I do tell you, she's got some gumption, that one. Do you know she's been through 3 husbands already? 3. She just bats her eyelashes and those baby blues and stupid men come running. She's got so many alimony payments coming out. She's got a Porsche as well as one of those Audis. Doesn't know what to do with all that money pouring in. Poor suckers just come patting after her, but not my man. He's got too many things on his plate, and we are moving up, up, up. He's gonna be senator real soon. This next election you watch, you see if you don't see his name everywhere. We got ourselves 2 gorgeous little girls and a very handsome little man. He's only 3. Dean Jr. Oh, such a doll baby. And my girls, there are no girls more polite or more pleasant than mine. I have made certain of that. But they're Steel Magnolias, every one of us. Oh yes, we may seem all polite and beautiful on the outside, but don't you rub us the wrong way. We will find a way to make you regret it, and we will use our minds to do so. My mama always told me you have to have the heart of a lioness and the brain of a PhD. Now I don't have a PhD. That's why I hire the smartest and the brightest for my husband. I just know. I know he's gonna make it all the way to the White House. I'm gonna be there by his side, supporting him, bolstering him up every step of the way. And if I need to do a few things in the dark of night to see that he gets there, scare off a few of these hussies who think they might stand a chance, well, that's something I'm willing to do. You see, you can't just be all beautiful and flower-like. You gotta be able to weld that steel if it's so needed. And I can tell you right now that if it is, I will be there, right behind my husband, helping him along and warding off his enemies whenever he needs it. And he knows that. That's why we're the world's next power couple. And just wait. You're gonna see us. Mark my words.